Hi, I'm Aparna Kumar. I've spent over 3 decades leading digital transformations across banking, multinational corporations, and global enterprises. And today I want to ask you something really bold. What if your organization's obsession with agility is actually holding it back? Yep. Here's a stat that should stop us in our tracks. Over 80% of digital transformations fail. And it's not because the technology wasn't mature. They fail because the strategy lacks clarity. They chase every trend, pivot constantly, and forget what truly matters. That's the heart of my latest article, Beyond the Bus: Why Agility Alone Won't Future Proof Your Enterprise. In this piece, I explore a crucial shift in mindset, why anchoring your strategy in what doesn't change is the real key to future readiness. We examine examples like a retail giant that collapsed under chaotic adaptation and contrast that with an OTT platform, a retail enterprise, and others who succeed by staying true to core value drivers while still evolving. I also share a four-step framework I use with CXOs and board leaders. First, think future back. Begin with your 2035 vision. Second, define your strategic constants, the pillars that won't shift with trends. Third, match those to your real capabilities. Fourth, then adapt, but only around those anchors. So, what are your organization's unshakable constants? What must stay true as you scale, digitize, and innovate? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Tap the link in the post to read the full article, reflect, and join the conversation. Because in a world full of noise, leadership isn't about reacting faster, it's about acting with purpose. Thank you for watching, and let's transform with clarity.
Agility has become every company's mantra, but without strategy, it becomes a trap. In this summary, we explore why top CIOs must lead with purpose, not just speed. Over 80% of digital transformations fail, not because of tech, but because they chase change without clarity. Being agile isn't enough, you need strategic intent. When agility becomes a reflex instead of a roadmap, you end up with diluted priorities, overwhelmed teams, and no clear value creation. It's motion without meaning. A retail organization tried to do it all: e commerce, fintech, entertainment, but without anchoring to its core strength, it collapsed. Agility alone wasn't enough to survive. True transformation starts with what won't change. Visionary leaders build around unshakable constants like trust, speed, or customer experience, and let those guide every move. Here's the formula: think future back, define your strategic constants, align them with your capabilities, then adapt, but only around what truly matters. AI will soon drive proactive agility, from predictive foresight to cognitive co pilots. But without strategic anchoring, even the smartest tech leads nowhere. Remember, anchor before you adapt. Let AI shape long term value, not just short term gains, and always link transformation to your organization's unshakable truths. What are your strategic constants? Let's redefine agility together, not as constant pivoting, but as purposeful innovation. Read the full article and join the conversation.